Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Welcome to 31 Days of Zen, the October project, Luminous Lotus. Hello, I'm SandhyaManne. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle-inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on any videos that I post here throughout this month of October. So it is day 7 and I am working with string number 7 from the Luminous Lotus template. To get your own template, log on to www.SandhyaManneStudio.podium.com for /LuminousLotus. So when you sign up, you receive a PDF document with 31 strings of lotuses. So I am working on a white Zendala tile with black pen, brown, white jelly roll pen and some watercolors. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so this is day 7 of our 31 Days of Zen, the October project, Luminous Lotus. To get this string, you need to log on to my website www.SandhyaManne.podia.com/LuminousLotus, and when you sign up you receive this template with 31 strings in it, all of lotus. And so here is string number 7, which we're doing today. So for this project you need a white round tile with your string traced on. And I am going to work with 01 black micron, a 08 or a PN black micron, a brown micron, 01 brown or a PN brown, 05 brown or a PN brown. So we will need these pens, 10 jelly roll pencil, stub, and maybe a white charcoal pencil. I also like to have my eraser pencil to clean up, and also my dust-free eraser. Apart from this, we will need our watercolor brushes because we will be adding watercolors to our flower. And here are some my watercolor paints. And of course, apart from this, we will need a rag and some water. Okay, so let's get started. First thing first, I am going to clean up my tile with this dust-free eraser, so that way my lines kind of lighten up. It's quite dark right now. Okay. Do you see how these two look now? Okay, so this just takes off that extra graphite and kind of lightens the lines, which makes it easy for me to work with my pen. And it's okay because while tracing, our lines can get slightly darker than what we intend to create. So this is perfect. Okay, so here it is, all done. And I'm going to now take my 01 black micron and I'm going to ink. So I'm just going to ink the flowers. I'm not really going to ink this line, okay? So let's get started. Okay, so now I'm going to use my, oh, I didn't do this. Okay, so I'm going to use my pencil eraser and kind of clean up all this. Okay, make sure you don't erase the yin yang line. Okay. Okay, so now for colors, I'm going to do two different colors here. So this is going to be in one color and this is going to be another color, so that we can show that the yin yang effect. So I am plan to use the pink and the blue, like male female colors, although it's just totally made up for commercial purpose, but I like the idea of pink for girls and blue for boys. So I'm just going to try this. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this pink. Okay, this pink. And this blue. Maybe this blue. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this blue. It's just another blue that I have on my palette. So I'm going to use this blue and the pink. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to do pink here, and then I'll do the blue here. So I'm going to add the water with my water brush. You know what, I'm going to do the whole thing. So I'm going to add in the center part, taking off the extra water, stabbing it onto the cloth. Okay, now I'm using this pink. Okay. And trying to gently spread the paint, the color and the pigment out into the petals. Okay, I'm gonna add the color here.
So I'm going to wait for a couple of minutes for the center of the petal to dry, and then we can do these two sections. Okay, so this is dried up, so I'm going to go ahead and add water to these other petals as well. Okay. So now let's take the paint and let's go over. Okay, so I'm going to leave this and let this dry. In the meantime, let's get to the blue that we have planned to do. So that's this blue here. And okay, so let's start with the center. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry a bit and then we'll get to the other petals. Okay, so this is dried up. Now let's add water to the other sections. So if it's too much water, I just dab it on the cloth, so you don't need too much water, otherwise it will become too light and runny. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. Now, until that takes time to dry, we are going to work on both the sides, right? And so we will work with two colors, black and brown. So one side it's going to be black and one side it's going to be brown. Now, we can either do black on this side and brown on this side. So the pink has brown, the black and the blue has black. Or we can do this way. So it kind of balances that out. We have black and then you have the pink showing and you have the brown and then you have the blue showing up. So I think I'm going to follow this, but you can play with this. You can change the colors however you wish to. I'm going to do the blue here and then do the black here and do the brown there. Okay, so let's start with the black pen here and I'm going to work on this side. So I'm going to start with our first. So again, I'm yet not inked it. I'm just going to go with the flow here. So I'm going to start with this tangle called Verdigogh. So I'm going to go around adding Verdigogh. So I do this. Okay, now I go the other way. Okay, so I'm going to add another layer. So on a true Zentangle style, we're going behind what's already there. Okay. Okay, so it is done. Now let's start with our next tangle, which is called Pais. Okay, before that, I'm just going to go in and add solid black wherever I see little gaps. Okay. Okay. We can always come back to that. So now I'm going to start with this tangle called Pais. So I'm going to go in here and make this teardrop shape. I aura this one time, and then I aura this one more time, and this time I'm going to make it slightly wider. So this is 1, 2, 3 auras. Okay, and again we're going to aura this. So this time it's going to be narrow. Now a wider band and another narrow aura line like this. Okay, so I'm going to do another one here. So 1, 2, this one is going to be wide, 3, narrow, and then wide again. Okay. I'm gonna add another piece here. Okay, so this one I'm going to fill with solid black, and then here it's going to be lines like that. And here we're going to add circles or Purk. So now here I am I'm just filling the sections up. Okay, so here I'm gonna start with Purk. Okay, so now here this section, I am going to start with Lilypads. So let's go in and add some Lilypads. Then some circles. Okay, so I'm going to use my decorative pen and add the blacks. And I'm going to add black all around the lily pads. Okay, so continuing to add the Okay, so let's do the same thing here on this side with the brown pen. Okay, round 01, I start off with Verdigogh. Okay, now I'm going to start off with the tangle Pais. So I'm going to start from somewhere from here. So 2 lines and then a wider one. And then another wider one. Okay, and start off with the circles here. Okay, so here I'm going to start with Lilypads. Okay, so let's finish the detailing here. Okay, kind of did that on the outer ring, but that's okay. And here we add the circles. Okay, I'm going to go back here and add the brown. I think I'm going to change my pen to thicker tip pen. Okay, so take your time, go around, add your filling colors. So I'm going to add here, 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 and then these teeny tiny gaps. I'm going to recheck if they have, like I have a few gaps here. So I'm going to recheck that. With that, we'll be done with the Micron pens, we need to work on the flower, so we'll come back to that. Okay, so here this is done. I like the balance that it creates. Okay, so now let's get our white Micron and let's get started. So here right in the center, okay, we're going to do this lovely tangle called Chillon or Chillon. I think that's how it's called. It's an official tangle. It's a beautiful tangle. But before that, let's go around adding the aura line. Okay, let's do that here as well. Okay. Okay, so now here we're going to do this tangle called Chillon. So we're going to make a grid. Okay, so I'm going to pull out 1, 2, or 3 lines. Let's see. 1 and 2 lines this way and 2 lines this way. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here as well. Probably I'll just continue this line like this. Okay. Okay, same thing we do here. Okay, so this tangle goes like this. You just add half circle just on one side like this. Okay, and we can add more details, but I'm just gonna add a dot like this. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. Okay, let's do the same thing here. So we're not doing on all the four sides, so it's just the side that's facing you, just the bottom end. Okay, so this is done. Now back here, we are just going to pull out lines here. Okay. Okay, well done. Okay, so now let's get to shading. Okay, so I'm gonna go around the flower, first thing first. Okay, so let's just blend this. Ta-da! Okay. Alright, so this is done. I'm going to go along this edge here, kind of emphasizing on this thing, and same thing here, we'll go this way. So I want this lotus to kind of look raised, and yeah, like this. Okay, and then I am going to go along this petals like this, just to kind of lift them up. And then this goes like this goes like this. Okay. Okay, so I like that. The Verdigogh is also raised up. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of pencil right there for Lilypads. Let's do the same here. Okay, and then we do add pencil right there. And so there it is, all done. Ta-da! Okay, so let's sign this and journal this. Gonna put my initials. Let's see, where do I put my initials? I'm just gonna put it somewhere here. Okay, so now let's journal this. It's day 7. Today is 12th of October 2025, and this is Luminous Lotus. So we started off with Verdigogh, and then we added Pais, and then we added Purk, and then we added Lilypads, Lilypads, and then we added this tangle called Chillon. Okay, so these are our tangles. Okay, there it is, our tile all done.
Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zenvies, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenvies. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SandhyaManne or hashtag #LuminousLotus. I love to see your works and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.SandhyaManneStudio.com for classes, courses, and workshops. If you're just getting started, I highly recommend you start with my beginner's workshop, which is called The Fundamentals of Zentangle. Okay, so now it's time to comment. Please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. To join this October project, Luminous Lotus, log on to www.SandhyaManneStudio.podia.com/LuminousLotus for your string template. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow with day 8 project. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.